Hello, I'm your host, Hugo Alejandro Pedrosa. Last time you learned how to report equipment problems to your employer. Today, you will learn how to ask for help at work when you need it. Let's watch what happens with Ara and his boss, Ed Mason. Listen to how Ara explains his problem. Why is Ara confused? Is he polite when he asks his boss for help? What does Ed say? Watch and listen.
That's 38 minus 25. What? $13? I can't take Maria out on $13. This can't be right. Where did all the money go? 45 minus 7. Okay, 38 minus 25. 13.
What's going on here?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ed.
What's wrong with you?
I want to take Maria out, but I don't have enough money. I thought I had money, but my checkbook register shows I only have $13. What's worse is I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, Maria showed me how to do my checkbook, but I don't think I'm doing it the way she showed me.
I know. Sometimes I have trouble with my own bank account.
Ed, could you please help me figure out my checkbook?
I'd be glad to.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Barbara Witz and I'll be your teacher this time. Let's talk about what we just saw. When we first see Ara, what is he trying to do? That's right, he's trying to balance his checkbook. How does Ara feel? Yes, he feels confused. Who showed Ara how to balance his checkbook? That's right, Maria did. Did Ara understand what Maria told him? No, he didn't. Does Ed understand Ara's problem? Yes, he does. Ed has problems with his bank account too. Does Ara ask Ed for help with his car? No, he doesn't. He asks him for help with his checkbook. Is Ara polite when he asks for help? Yes, he is. What does Ed say when Ara asks for help? That's right. He says he'd be glad to. Now let's watch as Mr. Novella's nephew Joaquin asks for help. Who does Joaquin ask for help? What is Joaquin's problem? Is Joaquin polite when he asks for help? Watch and listen.
Mr. Novella wants me to fax a document, but I don't know how. Could you show me, Maria?
Didn't he show you how to do it?
No, and this is an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
I have to fax Mr. Novella's lunch order to the restaurant.
You've got to be kidding. Can't you see I'm in the middle of a project?
You got to show me how, please?
Okay, I'll show you how. There's just a few easy steps.
Who does Joaquin ask for help? That's right, he asked Maria for help. What's Joaquin's problem? Yes, he needs to fax a document. Is it an important document? No, it isn't. It's Mr. Novella's lunch order. Is Maria busy when Joaquin asks for help? Yes, she is. Is Joaquin polite when he asks Maria for help? No, he isn't. He bothers her when she's busy and behaves like a child. Maria has shown Joaquin how to use the fax machine. Let's see if Joaquin has learned his lesson well. Watch as Joaquin asks Maria for more help. Listen carefully to what Maria tells Joaquin. Be prepared to answer these questions. What else does Joaquin ask Maria to show him? Is Maria able to help Joaquin right away? Is Joaquin more polite this time?
Latino Legal Services, may I help you?
You already did. Did you get my fax?
Yes, I got your fax.
Good, I wanted to make sure that I did it correctly.
You did. Where are you?
I'm next door at my uncle's office. He's in a conference meeting with a client.
Oh.
Maria?
Yes?
When you're not busy, could you show me how to close the office?
Did Mr. Novella say he wanted you to close the office?
Yeah, he told me that I should learn how. He wants me to be able to do it. When it's convenient for you, can you show me how?
Okay, I'm busy right now, but I'll show you later today, okay?
Great, thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Maria. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
That's okay. It's about time to go. Let me go over the procedures for closing the office with you really quick.
All right.
Okay, let me see. First, you make sure all the copy machines are turned off. Then you make sure all the windows are closed and locked. And close the shades. What's next? Oh, okay, you make sure the fax machine is turned on and make sure it has plenty of paper. Then make sure everyone's out of the office. Lock the doors. And set the alarm. That's it.
That's it?
Now, do you think you can close the office? I want to make sure you can do it.
Sure.
Who sends a fax to Maria? Yes, Joaquin sends Maria a fax. Does Joaquin ask Maria to show him how to do something else? Yes, he does. Joaquin asks Maria to show him how to close the office. Who wants Joaquin to know how to close the office? Right, Mr. Novella does. Is Maria able to help Joaquin right away? No, she isn't. Is Joaquin more polite this time? Yes, he is. When Joaquin closes the office, should he turn off the copy machine? Yes, he should. How about the fax machine? Should he turn it off or leave it on? That's right, he should leave it on. What's the last thing Joaquin should do when closing the office? Yes, he should set the alarm. Now let's watch as Ann asks her boss Jessica for help. Is Ann polite when she asks Jessica for help? What does Jessica say? What's the first thing Ann should do when taking a credit card order? Watch and listen.
Mr. Fredericks is coming by in a few minutes to pick up an order, and I have to run somewhere. Would you handle it?
No problem.
Okay, great. Oh, and he's going to charge it on his company credit card.
Wait, Jessica, I'm not sure how to do a credit card sale. Could you please show me before you go?
Sure. Just a minute. I'll get it for you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Sure. It's not hard. You'll learn fast. Okay, pretend I'm a customer. I want to buy $20 worth of flowers. So I hand you my credit card. First thing you want to do is look in this book. Listed inside, we have all the stolen credit card numbers. So you check to make sure that the number your customer's using isn't in the book.
What if it is?
Well, then excuse yourself and come see me. I've never had a problem before, but if there is, I want to know about it. So if this number isn't stolen, you take the card and you put it in the machine face up, like that. Then you take a charge slip, you put it on the card, and you run this bar across both of them.
That's it?
Well, you need to check the expiration date and mark this little box by it.
Do I have to call for an authorization?
No, not for purchases under $50. Oh, be sure to have the customer sign here by the X. Well, that's basically it.
Okay, that's easy. Thanks.
Glad to be of help. If you have any more questions about credit cards, don't be afraid to ask.
Okay, I won't.
What does Jessica ask Ann to do? Right, to handle an order for her. How is Mr. Fredericks planning to pay for his order? Yes, with a credit card. Does Ann know how to make a credit card sale? No, she doesn't. Does Ann ask Jessica for help? Yes, she does. Is Ann polite when she asks for help? Yes, she is. What does Mrs. Riley say? That's right, she says of course. What's the first thing Ann needs to do when she makes a credit card sale? That's right, check in the book to see if the card is stolen. Should Ann put the card in the machine face up or face down? That's right, face up. On purchases over $50, should Ann call for authorization? Yes, she should. We're going to practice asking people for help. There are different ways to ask for help. Watch as our friends ask for help. You will have a chance to repeat. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button. Let's listen and watch.
Could you please help me figure out my checkbook?
I'd be glad to help.
When you're not busy, could you please show me how to close the office?
I'll show you in a little while.
I'm having trouble with the fax machine. Can you please tell me what I'm doing wrong?
It's easy. Watch.
Could you please show me how to use the copy machine when you have a moment?
I can show you in a few minutes.
Do you have time to show me how to distribute the mail?
Yes, I do.
I'm not sure how to handle a charge card. Can you please show me how?
Of course. Watch. It's easy.
I'm having a problem with this flower arrangement. Can you help me?
I'll be right there.
I forgot where we keep the potting soil. Could you remind me?
It's in the second cabinet.
We ran out of charge slips. I've looked everywhere. Could you help me find some?
I'll be right there.
We know how important it is to ask for help when we need it. It's also very important to be specific when we ask for help. Let's watch as Ara asked Ed for help with specific things. Afterwards, you will have a chance to repeat. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button.
I need help changing this tire. Could you please help me?
No problem.
I need help with this tune-up. Could you please help me?
Of course I can.
I need help finding the problem. Do you have a minute?
Be right with you.
I need help locating the right part. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. Just a minute.
I need help with this paperwork. Could you please help when you get a minute?
When I have a minute.
I need help with this order. Could you please help when you have a minute?
Be there soon.
I need help finding some parts. Could you please help me when it's convenient?
I'll help you in a few minutes.
I can't fix this. Could you please help when it's convenient?
Hang on. Be there in a second.
I need help with a customer. Do you have a minute?
I'll be right there.
I need help finding out what's wrong. Do you have a minute?
Finding out what's wrong will take a lot longer than a minute.
That was great. It's important to ask for help when you need it. It's also important to offer help to people when you see they are having trouble. In the next exercise, you'll see some of our friends having trouble with different things. When you see them having trouble, you offer to help. You say,
"Do you need some help with?"
Fill in the blank with the item they need help with.
The credit card?
Yes, thank you for offering. I could really use some help.
Remember to be specific and ask if they need help with specific things.
Thanks, I love some help.
Thanks a lot for offering. I can change it myself.
Great, thanks.
Yes, it's stuck again. Thanks.
That was very good. Remember, if you need to, you can rewind the tape and repeat the exercise. This is the focused listening section of the lesson. You will need a pencil and your worksheet or a piece of paper. Many times you hear information, but you're not exactly sure you heard the information correctly. You're going to practice listening for specific information, and then you'll check for accuracy. Your worksheet looks like this. You will watch 3 scenes where someone will ask for help. After you watch the scene, look at the 3 sentences. Circle the correct one, or write the number of the correct choice on your paper. Let's start with on. Watch the scene and circle the number of the problem she needs help with.
Jessica, I need help.
Okay, what do you need?
I filled a customer's order and he wants to pay by credit card.
Didn't I show you how to do this earlier?
Well, yes, except I know all the steps except
Except what?
the order comes out to $173.95.
Nice sale. Good job.
Thanks.
So what's the problem?
Well, the order's over $50, so I need to get an authorization, but I'm not exactly sure how. Could you please help me through it for the first time?
Sure. Let's go back to the phone and do the authorization.
Now look at and listen to 3 descriptions of what on needed help with. Circle the correct answer on your worksheet or write the correct answer on your piece of paper. Number 1. On needs help adding up the customer's order. Number 2. On needs help doing a credit card authorization. Or number 3. On needs help making a flower arrangement. The correct answer is number 2. Let's try it again. Watch Ed and Ara. Decide what Ara needs help with.
Still haven't found your money?
I should be able to find the mistake, but the harder I try, the more confusing it gets. Could you please help me figure out what I'm doing wrong? Why can't I balance my checkbook?
Did you add up the numbers in the right column and subtract the ones in the left column like I told you?
Yeah, watch.
$13.
But I should have at least $300 in my account. We just got paid and I made my deposit 2 days ago.
I don't see any deposit.
But I made one.
I think I know what the problem is.
What? Where?
Do you have your receipt from your deposit?
Yeah. There it is.
You didn't record your deposit. Add this to your total.
13 plus 302.67. That's $315.67. Hey, what do you know about that? I can take Maria out after all.
It's a good thing you're a mechanic and not an accountant. Next time, remember to record all your deposits.
Thanks for all your help, Ed. Maria thanks you too.
Don't mention it.
Now look at and listen to 3 sentences. What was it that Ara needed help with? Circle the correct number on your worksheet or write the correct number on your piece of paper. Number 1. Ara needs help fixing a car. Number 2. Ara needs help using the adding machine. Or is it number 3? Ara needs help balancing his checkbook. The correct answer is number 3. Let's try it again. Watch Joaquin and Ms. Williams. Decide what Joaquin needs help with.
Joaquin, what do you think you're doing wrong?
I don't know. I keep having troubles with this fax machine.
I thought you told me you knew how to work it perfectly.
Well, I must have forgotten. Do you think you could help me?
Sure. What happens when you try?
Well, I sent a message across town, but it keeps coming back.
Oh, you must be pressing the wrong button. Okay, first you push this button.
Okay.
Then you dial your number. Then you put your original here. And then when you hear the other person's machine's tone, you push send.
Oh, I see now. I keep pressing the send button first. Oh, thank you for your help, Miss Williams.
No problem. Don't hesitate to ask for assistance.
Now look at and listen to 3 sentences. What was the problem Joaquin needed help with? Circle the correct number on your worksheet or write the correct number on your paper. Number 1, Joaquin needs help with sending a fax. Number 2, Joaquin needs help with making a copy. Or is it number 3, Joaquin needs help with closing the office? The correct answer is number 1. You can stop the tape, rewind, and replay the conversations if you need to try this exercise again. Thanks for your hard work. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you for taking the time to study with us. Let's review. Today, you learned how to ask for help at work when you need it. Next time, you will learn how to thank someone who has helped you. You will also learn how to offer assistance, and you will learn about sexual harassment. Until then, keep putting English to work.